Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Our project title is a Labview approach for the detection of the cardiac arrhythmia. And then abstract is the variation in ECG parameter can be extremely fatal if not detected at an early stage. Labview based virtual system presented in this work help in the detection of the heart rate. Modules required for the ECG signal acquisition, processing, display of heart rate and possibilities of the related disease have been designed using Labview virtual instrument. The designed system is the advantageous in automatic removal of the noise, filtration of the acquired signal on virtual cardiograph and detection of the P wave and QRS complex T wave and their offset with ISO level and the ST level elevation. In this process, we are able to design a heart disease classification using Labview. Main objective is to enhance the performance of the earliest possibility of the protection of heart disease to enhance the classification result. And then our flow diagram is first of all we start our process and then go to our data set and select the input image and pre-processing it, and then in our process we use the filtering for the noise removal. Here we use the three filters, low pass filter, high pass filter and notch filter for the extreme performance, and then future extraction for the exact classification, and then move on to the classification whether it is a normal or abnormal, or it has a like the file, and then this is a data signal, and then here we use the three filters for the filtering process, and then this is the wavelet denoise for the denoising the waveforms, and then here we use the number of peaks and the number of valleys direction processing for the classification of the disease, and then here we design it for the classification of the diseases, normal ECG, bradycardia and the atrial, and then atrial disease, and then here we first of all we run the process. We choose the file, we choose any data, and then run our process. This is our main process, and then go to the second panel. This is what we have. This is in this panel. Is this a normal ECG? And then go to select the next one. Here we have the atrial flutter disease. This is what we done in the Labview processing. This is ECG signal, this is low pass signal, this is high pass signal, and then notch filter and T10 signal, wavelet denoise signal, and then this is classification. We detect the peak plot and the valley plot for the how many plots and the how many valleys only we classify the disease, and then finally we detect that what type it is have, and then select the next one. And here the ECG signal is changed, and the pre-processing signals are changed, filtered signals are changed, detailed signal, and then wavelet signal. This is classification as the atrial fibrillation.